Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to start a new Siman Reish Mem Dalet. We talk about which kind of jobs that a Gentile could do for a Jewish person. Before we talk, there's three conditions how the job is going to be done. That's how we started the introduction. You have arisut, we have schirut, and the last part is called kablonos. So till now, we spoke about arisut or schirut. Both of them, or he rents it. It means everything goes to the Gentile. So the Gentile rents it from the Jewish person. Or arisut, the Gentile works, and the Jewish person, they divide part, let's say a third or half for the Jewish person. But the Gentile works for himself. Kablonos means that all the profit goes to the Jewish person.
But the one you're asking about, what do you call it? Arisut?
No, now we talk about kablonos.
Yeah, but when you say that's called
okay. So this is what we talk about now. This is this thing.
Sharecropping.
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 Thank you. פוסק אדם פירוש מתנה אם אינו יהודי על המלאכה וקוצץ דמים. A person, makes an agreement with a Gentile, and also he tells him, if you do this job, I'm going to give you a certain amount of money. But he doesn't give him time. You could do it today, you could do it tomorrow. The Gentile wants to do it right away, but on him is no real obligation. ואינו יהודי עושה לעצמו, and the Gentile does it for himself. אף על פי שהוא עושה בשבת, מותר, even though he does it the Melachos and Shabbos, like let's say a shoemaker. You can do it today, you can do it tomorrow. Soon we're going to see about a house. We're going to make a split between something that it's kavua, let's say a field or a house, or something that it's a metaltins, things that you can carry to other, like shoes, table, chairs, that doesn't have really a stable thing. That's what we're talking right now, something like a table, things that move. So then it's allowed. Why? Because he made up a time, and the Gentile did it in his own will and in his own time. באמת דברים אמורים, בצנעה, that's when he does it, when nobody sees it. אבל בפרהסיה, שהרואה את אינו יהודי עוסק, אינו יודע שקצץ, ואומר שפלוני שכר אינו יהודי לעשות מלאכה, a person doesn't know that. That's why it's allowed. Comes the Biur Halacha, and he makes a small split between the tzina and the Befaresia. He brings the concept of the Yerushalmi. The Yerushalmi brings that tolush beveisoi shel ein yehudi dafka. V'lichoya mashma du machmir. Then what happens if he does it befaresia, even though it's tolush, and people don't know it's the Jewish person? It's a question of paresia or betzina. So that's according to Yerushalmi. Comes the Biur Halacha, that's not a question. That's not betzina. That's not that. It's about people know or people don't know. It's not a question of what or betzina paresia. So again, still not understood what is that, when it's allowed, when it's in your house, yeah? That only it says betolush. And that's what, and he makes it what, even befaresa, even melachos tolush. But we, the Shulchan, we make a split. If everybody knows about it, that's also, if people don't know about it, it's mutter. So let's continue. Bamedron betzina, only when he did it, when nobody knows about it, people don't know it belongs to you. Shein makim hakosh the melocha nas b'Shabbos shel Yisrael, they don't know it belongs to the Jewish person. Even if it's dua, everybody knows about it, umfusemet asu, then it's forbidden to do it. Sharoi, why? Because the person that sees, ayin yehudi osek, the person doesn't know that he made agreement. It says, what the Jewish person, hide him. And he does the job for Shabbat, that's forbidden. Lepikoch, that's what comes out to the conclusion, the Mechaber. הפוסק אם אין יהודי לבנות לו חצרו או כותלו, או לקצור את שדהו. He rented something again, חצרו is something, it's a field. It's not metalton, it's not things that move. It's established thing, and people know. You have documents for it. People, they go to the city. Everybody knows this house belongs to me. That field belongs to me. It's known. Yeah? אם הייתה המלאכה if they're במדינה, in the same area, or בתוך התחום, in the same city, so everybody knows it belongs to him, they know it. אסור לו להניחה לעשות לו מלאכה בשבת. It's forbidden to him that he works, even though he does that adaita the nafsha. Even though it's kablonus, doesn't make a difference. Why? People don't know. Now, there's a big question about the garbage. What about picking up the garbage? You know, in America, is they pick up the garbage in Shabbos. It's a company, or the city, whatever it is. Depends which state, and they pick it up. Are you allowed enough? So it seems like that this is a question, what is called, you have two reasons to be mati. First, because everybody knows that they do that, they can make the decision which day they're going to do. They can do it Friday, they can do it Shabbos, they can do it Sunday. They make those decisions. That's number one. Second of all, is no Rishus Haramim D'Oraisa. It's only Sudrabono, because no Rishus Haramim D'Oraisa today. And also, it's Rabbi. So in Rabbi himself is a big shaila. That's why some Achronim said it will be forbidden. So why? Because the Rabbi is, if only everybody decided, but over here, it's 1,000 people do the same thing. That's I call Rabbi. Rabbi means that all of us, do together. Meshutaf. It's all connected to the other. But here, it's not Meshutaf. This is not the way. You rent the company. Everybody does it the same thing. That's I call Rabbi. So that's why, really, those that comes at the condition, those that are makel, they have to lean on, as we said, they have a reason what to lean because of Rabbi. But a lot of people, some people are machmir, some achronim are machmir. So if already it was accepted in the city, so then okay. But if it's not, you want to create something, you should not do it in Shabbos. Says the Ramo, Hagoy. ואפילו אם אין דר בין הגויים, even though it doesn't live amongst the Gentiles, יש לחוש לאורחים הבאים שמה. We're still saying what? We have guests. And they'll say, what's happening over here? Is that okay or not? or לבני ביתו, שיחשדו אותו, or the own people in the house, they don't know what was the deal. Was renting every day, so then he pays them for the day, then it's forbidden to do in Shabbos. Because like the Gentile works for the Jew in Shabbos. ואם הייתה מלאכה חוץ לתחום, but if it was outside of the boundary of the city, וגם אין עיר אחרת בתוך תחומו של מוקם, שעושים בו מלאכה, then it's mutar, because then it's not connected to you. You own it, but you didn't tell him to work in Shabbat. You made an agreement, a good agreement. So it's called no problem, marisai. Now, comes the Ramon says, וגוי שהכניס צאן של ישראל לדיר שדהו, לדייר שדהו, it should be dir sadeu, What's the din? The din is what? I'm the kamon. This is over there is going to talk about it. Okay. What happened if a Gentile did it? We have the last problem we want to talk about, the synagogue. If let's say, we made agreement to buy the land, and we made agreement to what to do the synagogue. And the question is, about the synagogue, what happens if they work in Shabbos? So if it's only the outside, it's not nikar, there's no chilul Hashem, and nobody knows, so then the chol should be mutus. But if it's out of the tchum, out of the boundaries, and nobody knows about it, it's only the walls and the roof, but it's not the decoration, so then the chol should be mutus. But if it was actually, more than that, then there has to be some place who said you cannot use the synagogue. You're forbidden to use the synagogue in that case. Because it was what? Was Chil Hashem, was Ba'avera. This Marisai will be also. Anyhow, I want to wish everyone a good day today. Okay. Very good.